This is the tipping point where you're going to find EV gets to everywhere and everyone. Hi, Colin here from the car site, and today we're going to look at this 2025 Seat Leon F4, and this car is an absolute game changer. And I know you're looking at me now wondering, why is this normal looking plug-in hybrid a game changer? Well, I'll tell you why. This car is 24.5 kilowatts of battery. That's more than half the battery of a Nissan Leaf, and it's a plug-in hybrid. That's going to square the circle in most cases for pretty much anyone who wants to do mainly electric running around town. 120 kilometers of range in just electric. I think we've reached that tipping point now. I predicted it years ago where the engines would get smaller, batteries would get bigger, and I think this is the start of it. Very, very interesting to see how this thing performs. So what we'll do from here, we'll get inside it and take it out on the road for a run. Here we are out in the Leon, and it's 205 horsepower, so it's really brisk. That's a huge amount of power in a small car like that, but it's getting common enough. Nothing too important there. But what I said in the intro is absolutely bang on the money. With this car having 24.5 kilowatts of battery, this is it. This is the tipping point where you're gonna find EV gets to everywhere and everyone. This car doing 120 kilometers of range on fully electric only is pretty much, if you're living in like a town, city centre, that kind of thing, that's your weekly drive. Really it is. Like, I'm one of those people who lives inside a 5 kilometre sort of area. I don't go too far outside where I'm from. Rugby club, mum's house, my house, kids' school. I'm one of those people. I wouldn't have to charge this car for about 10 days before I used any fuel at all. And then if I need to go off and head down to Waterford or anything to see my wife's parents, you just drive off. This is a really big moment, I think, for a plug-in hybrid with a car with this sort of battery, this size car as well in this segment. It's surprising that it's one of the first to really push it out with the big batteries and all of that range. It's very, very interesting. Now, it's a new car, so spec-wise it's everything you expect. It's got the huge print screen here in the middle, it's got Android Auto, it's got Apple CarPlay, park sensors, all that stuff is there, so it's all good in that sense, everything you expect. But the main takeaway for this car, again, as I keep saying, is that giant battery. That is huge. That is absolutely huge for the industry. That's the thing now. This is the moment where it all tips, in my opinion. So a really fabulous thing. And as I said earlier, it's got plenty of power, handles super well, does all of that stuff correctly, but that range extender, that's huge. That's huge. I used to run a Nissan Leaf at home, and I have a BMW I use for longer runs. The Nissan Leaf with 40 kilowatts of battery, for me, I would get 4 days to 5 days into the third week on a single charge with 40 kilowatts, and this car has more than half of that car's battery. Not a whole lot more to say about it. That's serious information right there. But that's it. I'm going to leave it there. I just want to say thanks for watching. Really appreciate you taking the time to do it. This is a serious car. This is a serious car. It's a watershed moment in your plug-in hybrid and your EV tech. A car like this with such a big battery. And I forgot to mention, this car will actually charge at 150 kilowatts per hour, so this will fast charge properly. This is a game changer, and I know I've said it several times now, but it really is. Anyway, click the link in our description and our guys will send you across all the information package on this car, how to get in touch with the supplying dealer, all that kind of cool stuff. But definitely one to consider. Like, really big moment in cars. Anyway, thanks again, and hopefully we see you very soon.